What's up everyone? Welcome to Coulton Photography. I'm Sean Coulton. Today we're going to be talking about something new that just came in terms of my gear, and I want to share with you. So let's get into it. I got some new toys. The Panasonic GH4. This is what I'm talking about. So much more capabilities. And so we're gonna get into it here. Unboxing, always a challenge. Manuals, yeah, we don't need this. And there's no camera. You know why? It's filming me right now. So, share a little something that just recently happened. Unfortunately, my Canon 70D, which I've been using for this channel and for my commercial work for, it's gotta be going over about 3 years now, unfortunately had a critical failure. This camera right here, unfortunately had something happen to it that I later discovered after doing some research is actually unfortunately a common problem with the 70D. The camera had a main board failure. That's the main motherboard inside the camera. It's actually a design flaw with the motherboard. It's a thermal failure. The board itself actually basically desolders the main chipset off the board, and then the camera won't turn on. Now, it's right to the point of completely the camera having an error, locking up, and then never showing a blink of life again. We're talking no sign from the top display saying that there was an error, nothing on the back screen, not even a blinking activity light when you insert an SD card, even when the camera's off. For example, if you loaded something like Magic Lantern's diagnostic program that's designed to double check if the bootloader is even accessible, because it's not. So unfortunately, this camera is dead as a doornail. And as someone who has worked with Canon in the past, I want to be completely honest with you guys that I'm very disappointed to say that there is no evidence from Canon and there's been no support from them to recognize this design flaw anywhere but in Brazil, and there is no acknowledgement on whether this design flaw has actually been fixed in the boards that you are buying to replace this dead board. The repair on this would have been about $500, and I decided it wasn't worth it. So I decided it was time to upgrade because this failure happened so suddenly while I was playing with the camera and with no solution, nothing to fix it, nothing but sending the camera back in or doing the repair myself at still a cost of almost $500. I couldn't trust the camera anymore. There was no way that I could trust it on professional jobs, because if this happened while I was shooting something like a wedding, something that I can't say cut and do again, and certainly without a spare body on hand, it's not a possibility that I can take a risk for that. So, welcome to the new channel with the Panasonic GH4 running all the same glass that you saw in the past, but now at 4K at 60 frames a second. Remember guys, if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel, hit the button just right down there, along with the little bell icon so you get notifications every time I post a new video. Hopefully I'm going to be posting a little more often. I've got a bunch of content currently in the backlog, including also a repair of my Sigma 18 to 35 millimeter lens that no one seems to have posted about on how to fix on the internet. I've looked when I needed to fix it myself, so keep an eye out for that video. And a bunch more content, including one that I just posted of a little bit of slow-mo video that I took with the new GH4 in a little Montreal snowstorm that we had just the other day. Link should be just up there. Go ahead and click on it and check it out. And otherwise, guys, I'll see you in the next video.